Okay, good evening, everyone. We will go ahead and get started. I'm still letting people in, so if I seem distracted, that's what I'm doing. I'm letting people into the meeting. Thanks for being with us tonight. I'm Kristen Tornitis, the Interim Manager of Neighborhood Services and Law Enforcement for the Woodlands Township Neighborhood Watch. Tonight we have a presentation from Justice of the Peace Precinct 3, Judge Matt Beasley. I'm going to actually have them become the host. And you should be good to go.
Okay, Kristen, thank you so much. Can you all hear me?
You're good.
Okay. Thanks for the opportunity to present to the folks. And thank you, Kristen, for inviting us and the people of the Woodlands Township. My name is Matt Beasley. I was elected your Justice of the Peace in November of 2018, and I started my first day on January 1 of 2019. Forgive me, everyone. I'm kind of under the weather right now, so if I cough or my voice isn't clear, forgive me. But I certainly wanted to take this opportunity to give just a quick presentation about the Justice of the Peace Court and what happens here. And go through a quick PowerPoint presentation. I want to introduce Tiffany Harden. She might be on the video, I don't know. Tiffany is the office manager, and she's helping me out tonight. So thank you for that, Tiffany. Okay, are we ready on the PowerPoint?
Yes, sir, we're ready.
Okay. Okay, so we do have a mission statement here at the court. It is the mission of the Justice of the Peace Court to serve the people of Montgomery County with professional and efficient administration of justice with integrity, fairness, and respect. And we practice this every day in our duties. A lot of people want to know, where does the Justice Court come from? And the Texas Constitution in 1976 established the Court, Justice of the Peace. Most of your court of laws and district courts are created by the legislature. The Justice of the Peace is unique because it was created by the Constitution. In any county, there can be 1 to 8 precincts per county, depending on what the Commissioner's Court decides, but there must be one judge, Justice of the Peace in a county. Harris County, they have 8 precincts, and each precinct can have an additional seat. So it could be a JP, Justice of the Peace 1, place 1, Justice of the Peace, or Justice of the Peace 1, place 2. So you can have a lot of JP courts, but you have to at least have one. The jurisdiction is set by the state legislature or lawmakers, and it is an elected position. It is a partisan position, and the terms are they're 4-year terms. And all your Justice of the Peace in Montgomery County are on the same cycle, and we have 5 precincts. Justice of the Peace 3 is South Montgomery County. That is our area, the Woodlands. It goes east to Rayford, south to the Harris County line, west to 2978, and all the way down 2978 to the south to Harris County. And then I list the qualifications needed to be placed on the ballot and to be elected. So what does a Justice of the Peace do? The Justice of the Peace presides over the Justice Court. We handle criminal cases of Class C, so that is fine-only offenses. That's traffic citation, if you get a speeding ticket or petty theft, things like that, the court handles those. We do small claims cases. So if there are parties that have a dispute and they file a case with the court, it goes to the small claims, and it's either decided by me or by a jury, and that goes up to $20,000 in damage is our jurisdiction. We do debt claim cases, which is if you have a debt that someone has a debt they're trying to collect, and they can file a suit in the court. We do evictions, truancy cases, and we also have magistrate duties where we sign search warrants arrest warrants. We set bonds. And in addition to that, we are the coroner for our precinct. So we do the death inquest and determine the cause and manner of death. Okay, our year-to-date clearance rate. A clearance rate is when it's the cases that come into that are filed in the court versus the cases that we actually dispose of. And January to December 2021 year-to-date, combined with criminal and civil, we are at 101%. So the court is very efficient. I'm lucky to have great people that work here. They really work hard, and I can't say enough about what a good job they do. So I'm happy to have them on board, and that's why we're able to deliver such an efficient court to the community. And just a comparison, Harris County Precinct 4, Place 1 is at 91%, and Harris County Precinct 3, Place 1 is at 76%. Okay, Tiffany, do you want to go over the tail of the tape for our cases?
Sure. So for our new criminal cases filed between 2020 and 2021, we have received 3% more cases filed between the 2 years. On the civil cases, with COVID being closed, we didn't have as many, or slowing things down, we didn't have as many civil cases in 2020 as we have in 2021. So that went up 63%. In 2020, we were able to dispose 25,000 criminal cases. In 2021, it was down 25%. On the civil cases disposed, we were able to dispose 61% more in 2021 versus 2020. On truancy cases in 2020, because of COVID, we didn't have that many filed, but they picked back up in 2021, so that's up 84%. And then we've disposed more truancy cases as well, up 27%. Ooh, sorry. And it
Okay,
looks like
thanks, Tiffany.
Okay.
Yeah, on the fines and the fees, it's increased 16% from 2021 to 2020, and we collected $3,104,000. Okay, next slide. So the civil cases that were filed in the court year to date were disposed of. We actually got 3,640 cases filed in the court. And then we disposed of 3,729. So we disposed of more cases than what the court received. And we had these broken down into, well, how were they disposed? Well, there was 859 that were default judgments, 276 that were agreed judgments. Bench trial, which is a trial by the judge, there were 990 cases. Trial by jury was 7, which because of COVID, we really, our jury trials, we couldn't even impanel a jury for a long time. So that's why that number is kind of low. 133 were dismissed because the person who brought the suit did not want to prosecute it. And then 1,394 were dismissed or non-suited. They actually dismissed the case themselves. Okay. This is the next one, additional dockets. Okay. So we have 17 clerks that work for the court. We started a criminal night court. That was one thing when I took office I wanted to do was give more access to the court. So we have a night court set monthly for people that have issues getting to court during the day. They can be put on the PM night court docket, and we're doing that with the civil court too. So we actually have civil court hearings at night to accommodate people and to give more people access to the court. We have a teen court program. We actually have some fantastic student they come from the different high schools. Grand Oaks High School we've got some really good participants. They come in, if there's a case before, if a juvenile gets a criminal case in our court, they can request to go to teen court, and then that case is worked out through the teen court system, and the students, we have their peers as the jury. We have a student prosecutor, a student defense attorney, and a bailiff, and we're getting to the point to where we're going to have a teen judge sit on the bench and preside over the teen court. So that's been fun. The kids like it, and we had one person who really good at playing the prosecutor. He actually I think he became a Senate speech for John Cornyn, and I wrote him a referral letter, and I was proud to do that for him. Okay, the legislative changes that have kind of changed since I started. The small claims court, the jurisdiction used to be 10,000. It's since increased to 20,000. There's been stricter guidelines regarding issuing warrants on fine-only criminal cases. So that's made it to where warrants used to go out. There's more processes we need to go through before we can actually issue an arrest warrant on a criminal citation, which is, I think, a good thing. The smoking age was changed from 18 to 21. That was a big change. And the statewide court costs and fees changed in a number of cases. So that is my quick PowerPoint presentation. Kristen, if you have any questions, or if I can answer any questions, I'm here.
That's awesome. You might hear the vacuum. We have the cleaning crew here. That was great. I learned a lot, and I had no idea. If anybody else has any questions, we can, down at the chat box, you can ask the question, and then I can read it to you, Matt.
Okay. Okay.
What?
I guess I did such a good job. I appreciate it, everybody.
I know, especially with you not feeling good.
Yeah, it's been, I think it's been rough for a lot of people right now.
Okay. I don't see any questions coming through. So I'm going to go ahead and stop recording.